Surely you know the Junker Queen one, if it's called that or not, right?
Yeah, that one's been tattooed on the back of my eyelids since it came out.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Plat Player, the game show where I bring on streamers to see if they're smarter than the average Overwatch player. I'll break it down for those who are new here, but if you already know how the show works, feel free to skip ahead. Each streamer will get to choose from a pool of 5 students to help them out, with the default pool being 5 Platinum students. However, they can choose a higher ranked student pool to help them for a point reduction, or they could choose lower ranked students for a point multiplier. Each streamer will need to answer 10 questions with the help of not only their students, but also lifelines, such as Inversight, Duplicate, Winston's Recall, and Chat Pool. Streamers have $200 to spend on 2 lifelines of their choice, and any leftover money will go to their final score. In addition to their 2 paid lifelines, each streamer has a free automatic lifeline called Resurrect, which allows them to be saved if they get a question wrong but their student gets it correct. If they get a question wrong without being resurrected, they get put on a point penalty for each question missed, but if they get 3 questions wrong, their score gets set to 0 and they're out. Finally, if streamers make it past all 10 questions, they'll need to answer the final bonus question with no lifelines or student help to prove that they are, in fact, smarter than a Plat player. If you want to be a student on a future episode, feel free to sign up in my Discord server. You can also submit trivia to be featured on these shows by using the link in the description. Now, let's find out if today's streamer has what it takes to be smarter than a Plat player.
It is time to pick your students. What would you like?
I'm gonna take expected. I need it because my knowledge of Overwatch is deep, but it is specific. It's like if you took a field and you didn't like hollow it out in a full coherent pit, but instead you just dug holes that are like a pinhole wide that go to the center of the earth.
So what would you say is like your most knowledgeable category?
I feel like a lot of the art and music side of things I would know more about. Maybe even lore.
I really hope there's an on-run question in here. I really do. First, we're gonna have you pick a student. We have 5 lovely students for you to choose from. If you would like to do a vibe check, ask them whatever you want to kind of get an idea of who you want to bring on, or even if you just want to just randomly bring on people, however you want to do it, go ahead.
Which one of you scored the worst in school?
I'm in university right now. I got like average stuff going on.
Was anybody here not on honor roll?
I was on honor roll for like 3/4 of my undergrad.
We have overachievers here. I mean, this is the Diamond through Champ pool, so like I guess these people are just good at everything in their life. So
that's true.
Your strat is not working.
We can't go wrong. Let's start things off with Honor on Wuyong. Let's go, Tyler.
Question 1. Fareeha, we have reading, music, and art, with reading being our bronze difficulty question if you want to snag some early points.
Extra points. Give me reading.
All right. What are the names of Brigida's cats? A. Grot. Do you know how to say this? A, B, C, or D. There we go.
I feel like that just wouldn't be a smart choice by the writers to name them Grot, because nobody would know how to pronounce that. And I've only ever seen Mitzi and Fika, so I'm gonna have to say C.
Your student also put C. It was in fact C. Thank God I didn't get this question. Your student also got it right. So you guys are starting off strong. No. Question 2. So we have science, math, and English, with science being our bronze difficulty.
Okay, so Tyler, I kind of want to do math. Do you feel so inclined?
I mean, I'm great at math, but also I have to say that's less points.
That is true. Should we do science? Let's do science.
What does the initiator tank subrole passive do? A. Gives resistance, knockback, and slow effects. B. Activates passive health regeneration when using a specified movement ability. C. Activates a small self-heal when using specified movement ability. Or D. Reduces movement abilities cooldown upon getting eliminations.
Initiator is absolutely the dive tanks. And so I know that this changed from when it initially dropped, which is why I'm doubting myself now. I know that whenever they were airborne is when they used to get healed. And now I don't read patch notes when I see that they don't involve on-run. So I actually have no idea what they've done since the last
like
the mid-season
glad that you said that. I get so much shit from my community because I don't read patch notes. And then I play the game and I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're like, well, if you read the patch notes. It's so bad that I started a series called Patch Notes for Dummies for people like myself who like don't want to read patch notes. And it's just like very simplified, very like like your grandma could understand it, patch notes done really quickly. And I mostly started that series so I would read the damn patch notes. Like that's how bad it is.
Oh, that's amazing.
So what are you thinking it
So-
could be?
So I'm thinking it's gotta be different than passive heal regeneration because it has to be tied to. Oh my god, I feel like I should call in a lifeline for this.
Yeah. Whatever you
I'm
think.
not
Is
certain.
it worth being on losing trend this early? If you don't get resurrected, it's up to you. Or if you trust your
I'm like-
student, you know?
Is a small self heal the same? It's not the same as passive health regeneration because one is a global number, and the other is specified to the initiator passive. See, though, I don't think it's tied to the global passive because then they wouldn't be able to dial it in. Could I see my page of lifelines?
Of course.
I'm gonna spend an infrasight and see what Tyler wrote down.
All right. Tyler wrote down C. Activates a small self heal when using a specified movement ability.
Lock it in. C. I trust.
I'm glad that
was
you
my
trusted your
initial-
student. That is correct. Good
Let's
job,
go.
Tyler.
Thank you for
Let's
the
go.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
W's for Tyler in chat, but
Let's go, Tyler! Thank
not
you.
too many W's because his turn is over. Goodbye, Tyler. It is time to pick a new student. Your little brother did not let you down today. Time to pick your next student. Who would you like?
Which one of you plays the game the most? How often do you play?
Maybe we should start from left to right, maybe from Holmes.
Okay, let's do it.
I play almost every day.
Almost every day. Dang, okay.
I'd say I dabble every day. It's like it comes in
Okay.
phases.
Oh god, I also play every day, like about an hour.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but guess what? I
Oh.
also play every day.
I genuinely cannot lose. Okay, let's go from right to left, ending with Echo because I feel like to be an Echo player, you gotta be the ultimate flexer. So let's have Joyful Soda up with us next.
My name is Joyful Soda. I am a main support player at the collegiate level. Yeah, my main subjects are English, music, reading, and art, but I do
Okay.
have a little bit of history knowledge as well.
All right, English, music, reading, and art, and some history.
I'm hearing a lack of social studies. That's my favorite subject for people to pick.
I am not chronically online, unfortunately.
You play Overwatch every day. Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to me.
Uh,
All right, question 3. We have math, social studies, woo! Sorry, no bias. And geography. All right, with geography being our silver
Ooh.
question. So, where would you like to take us, Fareeha?
I want to greet it so badly, but geography is. Oh, are there stadium maps included in this?
Could be anything.
It could
If
be,
it's a
could
map,
be.
it could
Oh,
be in
no.
geography.
Geography it is then. Let's go.
What is the name of this map? A.
Oh,
Samoa. B. Volskaya Industries. C. Powder Keg Mine. Or D. Kings Row.
In a world where I'm not a fireman and I
I
haven't
was
used
just
this one,
thinking
but
that. I'm like, us Farah players, we use that all the time. All the time.
You know the strats.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go under, you shoot up, you barrage them, they never see it coming.
Mhm.
We're
Yes.
leaking our strats.
The one saving grace of playing Farah on Kings Row third point.
I
it's gotta
also
be
love doing it with Diva too. Like back when I was a Diva main, I used to
Yes.
go under there, but I used to like I wanted aura, so I would bomb from under there. Like I don't care. I don't care if
Oh
he
my
killed
God.
me. I wanted
Yeah.
my 3K with the aura, you know.
the PUTG at the bottom of the
Uh,
pit. There's no greater feeling. It's so good.
I got
gonna
4,
try
you
that.
know, myself plus 3 with the bomb, you know.
Oh
But
hell yeah, value.
all right, what are you gonna lock in here?
Locking in D, Kings Row.
All right. Your poor student put C and is like, I guess, freaking out because they got it wrong. And we've been talking about how easy this is. That was actually really difficult. Okay. Okay. Joyful Soda,
No,
don't
what's
worry.
But to be
I
fair, Joyful Soda, this is like the pinnacle of fear if you're a main support player. Like if you're a
Mhm.
mercy player and you're falling into this pit, you're desperately looking anywhere else but in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Those
That's
fire
true.
players, we live down here. We're like rats, you know? So, all right. 4, we have history, social studies, or music. Where would you like to go?
I feel like I'm extremely confident in music and I want to just rack up more points. And we have a chat lifeline I feel like we should use it. Let's go for social studies.
Yeah, I hope it's a good one. The Los Angeles Gladiators' Great Bamboozle was widely regarded to be one of the greatest plays in Overwatch League history. Which map did it take place on?
No fucking clue what this is about.
So your chat is saying easy.
Really?
Some people are.
We're gonna use a chat poll for her, I think.
I think that's a good idea because there's a lot of
Yeah.
people in your chat who are typing away.
I think of like a Hollywood Maywall play.
Oh no, what happened?
And one on Anubis where there was some crazy pathing, but the Great Bamboozle, I'm like, that could only be a SimTP play.
So your
Oh wow, and
our chats
overwhelming.
together might possibly think it's King's Row. Maybe.
Maybe.
You know, I think a lot of these people are just pressing A to press A to feel included because I don't know if 33 people know what the Great Bamboozle is, you know? But did you want to go ahead and lock in A or did you want to think about it?
I think we trust chat on this one. You guys got my back?
So your student put King's Row, question mark, question mark. It was in fact A, King's
Wow, let's
Row.
go.
Time to pick a new student. So
Thank
you, Joyful Soda.
Well, thank you so much, Joyful. I appreciate it.
Of course, good luck.
Cupidity, you're up next.
Cupid was chosen
get it.
after Aspen already flunked out, so she had like no pressure, but now there's a lot of pressure in Cupidity, but no pressure, you know?
I will say, hi, I'm Cupidity, and honestly,
Hi.
learning about what we just did in social studies was kind of interesting because I'm a newer player, so we're learning new things every day with this.
When did you start
That's
playing?
so cool.
Oh God, I started playing in 2023. It seems like it was yesterday, but it's been like 3 years.
And what rank are you?
I'm Masters 5. I'm sorry.
I want to know
That's so
why. Wait,
impressive.
why
Let's
are
go.
you saying sorry? I want to know why new gen Overwatch players get so good at the game. Like somebody that was on Aspen's show like not even an hour ago, she's a champ player and she started playing like 2 years ago. I'm like, dude, I've been Hardstuck Masters like since I was like 3 years old. Like what? Like how are these people joining the game years after me and getting so good? Like makes me mad.
You're washed, Crystal.
I
We're
am.
washed. We're old.
No, you're
We're
not
all-
washed. You're not washed. You're so good. But like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like camping masters right now. Like, oh my God, it's rough out here. Question 5, we have reading, history, and English. Where would you like to
History.
go? In the original Overwatch, Reinhardt had a passive ability that made him the only tank with knockback resistance. What was this passive called? A, Stalwart, B, Crusader's Resolve, C, Steadfast, or D, Ironclad?
I'm thinking I should have played more Reinhardt. Ironclad is definitely associated with Torbjorn. I can just hear it in my head, you know. Ironclad. It wouldn't be like Ironclad. Like it wouldn't be out of Reinhardt's mouth. I just cannot imagine it.
Not a bad thought process. So you're ruling out D?
Steadfast, yeah, that has to be completely gone. For me, it's between B and C. Stalwart also. See, Crusader seems important to his lore and his origins. I don't have any more lifelines, do I?
No, but you do have Resurrect.
Ooh, okay. He was the only tank with knockback resistance. I can't believe he was the only tank with that.
I
thought
know.
that
I,
was
didn't
all
even
of
know that
them.
either.
No, that was something implemented in like 2019 or
Yeah.
something like that. So
No,
so it
I
must have
think
been, like,
with role passives, it was implemented, right? Or am I stupid? I don't know. Like I host this game
Maybe.
show and it makes me feel so
Oh.
dumb.
Yeah. This is like early stuff, like 2017.
Where's your
Crusader's
gut
Resolve.
telling you? Crusader's
C.
Resolve? All right.
Mm.
So Fareeha, your student picked C, Steadfast.
Oh no,
But
that was my other guess.
if that was your other guess, then that's perfect. Because if they're correct, you could get resurrected, right?
Oh, okay.
Fareeha, you were not correct.
Oh my god.
But your student was. So you have been resurrected,
Oh,
brought back into the
my
game.
goodness.
So you gotta give Cupid a big schmooch right now because they just saved
Thank you, Cupid.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Cupid
Thank
didn't even
you.
play Overwatch 1 and they knew this and we didn't and we like were streamers in Overwatch 1. Like I'm ashamed in us. I am. All right, cool. So question 6, we have science, art, and geography with science being our gold question.
Which one of these are you confident in, Cupid? Because
Uh,
I'm
Oh,
pretty okay-ish on science if it's certain heroes and not at all on some others, because there's just new heroes that have been released I've never even looked at because they weren't a cute girl. So but
No, that's so valid.
art is pretty good. Geography, I'm afraid it's going to be a stadium map because there's some I've never done.
Not to
I will
interrupt,
say,
but you don't have any lifelines left. So Cupid is just kind of here for moral support. So if you want to go based on what you're most confident in, that's what I would do. I'm just throwing in my 2 cents in. All right.
trust your heart, Fareeha. You got this.
Let's go art for this one.
All right. Which skin is not called poolside? A. Mercy.
Oh.
B. Lifeweaver. C. Junker Queen. Or D. Torbjorn. Surely you know the Junker Queen one if it's called that or not, right?
Yeah, that one's been tattooed on the back of my eyelids since it came out. So is the Torbjorn one, honestly. It's a strong image. It's hard to get out of your head.
So between those two, do you know if they're both called poolside?
I really think Torbjorn's isn't called poolside because the poolside skins came out in a couple of different waves. So did the lifeguard ones, but these ones specifically, they came out together in sets. Whereas Torbjorn in a mankini was before it all. Though I'm not certain though. I'm not certain because there's old fan art of Torbjorn in a bikini that is plaguing me because it was the image I had on my screen when I got Twitch partner.
Oh!
It was long ago. That was long before Lifeweaver or Junker Queen got added into the game. So I'm gonna answer D, Torbjorn.
You know, I don't know how we got there, but we did it. It is in fact D, Torbjorn, who I feel like we went for a wild ride, but you know, I guess the gooning for the Torb paid off, I suppose. So question 7, it's time for a new student. Even though your lifelines don't work anymore, you don't have any more, you could just have them for moral support, you know? So who would you like?
Let's go for Reflex, I think.
Yeah, that's me.
Question 7, we have reading, music, and science, with the music being our Plat difficulty question.
I feel like I'm such a sound nerd. I feel like
You
we
have
can
to
do
go music.
right?
Come
We
on,
gotta,
you have to.
Yes, the biggest
All
one. Let's
right.
do music.
Which hero has an emote that plays this music?
So Diva has a couple of sound effect having emotes, but they're very, very gaming centric. The rhythm that is apparent in this, a dotted quarter followed by another type dotted quarter, is very present in Brazilian
I love you.
music and dance music.
I would have been like,
No.
"Oh, that sounds funky," and you're like a dotted quarter followed by a dot. Like, I'm a musician too, and I would never. That's so funny. I respect you so much.
It's the cambiata. It's the rhythm that makes pop music so catchy. It's like if you have a beat of 4, it's da 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 da. It's that rhythm that is all over like Brazilian dance music. So I'm like, it can't be May's Mythic because Mythics don't have special emotes, and it can't be Diva's gaming emote. And I have most of Diva's emotes. Echo, I can't imagine has any music related. But Lucio feels like a trick question. So I just can't imagine it's Echo. And I don't think it's May either. I think it's Lucio. Lock in.
Okay, I really hope you get this right. Not only because you don't have lifelines, but because it would be embarrassing for you if you got it wrong
so
after all that
embarrassing.
double quarter dotted, like do re mi fa so that we had going on. Like, all right, the answer is D, Echo. It is her
darn.
dance party emote.
Dance party?
Uh-huh. On to our next one. Question 8. We have history, English, and art. You got to get this one right. You got to.
We
I
gotta get this
believe.
one right. Yeah, I can't get any more wrong. It's tricky. Okay. Oh, the art question was kind of hard, but specific. But English though, English and
It's
reading
also
are
a
different. What's
flat
the-
question, you know?
It is. Yeah. Blaze of Glory, English.
All right, I'm scared for you. That's a plot level question. Which hero says the following voice line when eliminating a Soj using Overclock? That wasn't a very good ending. A. Baptiste. B. Wuyong. C. Mizuki. Or D. Tracer.
That wasn't a very good ending. It could be Mizuki. It can't be Tracer. That just doesn't feel right for her. That wasn't a very good ending. It could be Baptiste. Wasn't a very good ending. Okay, it can also be Wuyong.
Wait, now you gotta give us
That's
on
actually
run
so
saying
tricky.
it.
That wasn't a very good ending. I think she'd be a little bit more smug about it. I think she would see Sojourn as a mentor figure. But like, I don't know. Let's see. That could make sense if it's Miski, because I can see him being snarky about it. I can also see it being Baptiste, because he also has like a similar, but like twisted charismatic kind of approach to it. You know what? I'm gonna rule out Wuyang and Tracer. I don't think it would fit either of them. The writers have been under a great load. In all my time of playing Baptiste, I have not seen this. I think the writers have had to write 5 heroes and another 5 for the rest year. I think that this is a very clever one for Mizuki. I think that it makes sense given the workload that they have to kind of cram between all of them. I'm gonna say C, Mizuki.
Your students picked Baptiste. What do you think about that?
It's between those two for me. I guess I've just never killed a soldier ulting on Bab. There's no way though.
Have you killed a soldier ulting on Mizuki?
I've not played Mizuki.
So you picked a Mizuki and you're like, I've never played him, never heard him.
I've played the others, and I feel like it's just situational enough that I'm like, between the characterization and everything else, Mizuki, maybe.
The answer is unfortunately Baptiste, which means you're on minus 50% losing trend. But that's okay. Right now, we're just playing to not flunk out. I cannot have you flunk out, Fareeha. Aspen flunked out today. Please don't do this to me.
No.
All right. You're on to your last moral support.
Thank you, Fareeha. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
And I'm going to bed because it's 4 a.m. Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
Thanks for being here. Holmes, I would love to have your help. Your more support.
All right.
Let's do it.
We're on question 9. We have math, social studies, and geography.
Okay.
Where would you like to go?
I do know a lot of geography because you know this, Crystal. Yeah, on Farah, you kill yourself on so many things. You find that the trees on Hanamura, they have mass, and if you barrage them, you die. You'll learn like every little lamppost and street sign that can catch you and kill you. And so I'm almost inclined to pick geography. I just worry about my gaps in social studies, because if it's more esports stuff, I've paid a lot of attention at certain times than less some other times. And
what are the chances it's esports questions back to back, though? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like my writing team wouldn't do that to you.
What if it's which streamer got canceled for dating a minor?
I think it's more likely to be that. Like that there's a lot more content to be made around all like the people who've dated minors in the Overwatch community than esports, you know? Unfortunately, it's a lot of
I don't want my survival in this challenge to hang on the thread of people dating minors though. So in that vein, let's go geography.
But don't you think you could be like, listen guys, I may have flunked out, but at least I'm not Dream Casper, you know? Or Aspire. Or I mean I could say here, I'd be here all day if we named every single one.
All day. Yeah.
So you know, like you kind of, if you flunk out on geography, you have nothing to grasp onto except maybe that one lamp on King's Row. But like if you flunk out on social studies, you could be like, well guys, at least you know what I mean?
Geography.
Damn it! Damn it!
I'm so scared. That one.
I should not be a salesperson.
Okay.
On which point of Antarctic Peninsula can you be frozen by the map? A, anomaly. B, icebreaker. C, labs. Or D, drilling rig. You're a Pharaoh player, you know this.
Do you want to know something so funny? In the recent Twitch rivals, I hadn't played the Antarctic map at all. And so it's in the sweaty tournament where you have one shot. I immediately fly up a freezing area on Farah, and I don't remember who it was.
Okay, close your eyes.
Really good Twitter player.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
What did the casters say in that moment? Did they say, oh my god, Fareeha just jumped into the ice on anomaly? Or she just jumped into the freezing air on icebreaker? Or labs? What sounds right to you, you know? Like what did the casters say in that moment?
I think it must have been anomaly. I think it's like that idiot Farah player. She flew straight into the anomaly.
Or they could be like, wow, Fareeha, what an anomaly, you know?
Yeah, I hear that one often. But I don't think it's drilling rig, and I don't think it's icebreaker, because that's the one with the penguins. And if penguin, lot of ice. So not lot of ice, no big drill in the middle, because I remember from the dev post, thank you, community team. I don't think it's labs either, because I've never seen that on the screen, so it's gotta be anomaly.
All right.
By
Your
my
student put drilling rig. What do you think of that?
I think they're wrong. I can't possibly
I also think they're wrong. It is
That's the
also
open
not.
one.
It is anomaly. You are absolutely correct. Which means you are hanging on by a thread. Fareeha, all you need to do is get the next question right. That's it. We're just playing to not flunk out right now, okay? Question 10.
Okay.
Science, reading, history, all platinum. Where are we going?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So you said science is difficult. It's
Like ability interactions.
I've watched a lot of CarQ videos, but is it gonna be enough? And is it gonna be at the right time?
CarQ did not do
Or-
well on Are You Smarter Than a Plot Player with science questions. So if that gives you anything.
And then reading is lore, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Are you a lore head or no?
Somewhat.
You're like,
Somewhat,
I've read
somewhat.
all of Onron's comics.
No, too much time on AO3.
See, I would have kept that one to myself.
You're not alone. You know ball. Hell yeah. The chat already knows that Overwatch was introduced to me through the animations and not the cinematics. So-
Okay, Chad is really hyped about AO3. That's a fanfic site, right?
yeah, chat, you got it. We have to do reading after that. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's do
we're
reading.
gonna do reading. Okay, she's got to get this correct.
Come on.
What is the current occupation of Kiriko's father, Toshiro
let's go.
Yamagami?
Okay, yes, I know this in and out. He has been held captive by the Hashimoto ever since Kiriko was a little girl. And he makes weapons for them because he is the blacksmith who forged the weapons that Hanzo and Genji and Kiriko use to control the anima, these spirits that they infuse into their abilities or their ultimates. So like the dragons, the turtle spirit, the kappa, or even Kiriko's fox spirit, right? Like that's their tether to it. So easy B, blacksmith.
Wow, how sure are you?
1,000%.
What if I told you that you're correct? You were so sure that I tried to trip you up. Did it work?
A little bit.
All right, cool. So it is in fact B, which means, Fareeha, you are not flunking out, but don't celebrate yet because you still have to get the bonus question right to say that you are in fact smarter than a plot player. If you get the bonus question wrong, you will keep all the points that you have. You'll still be on the leaderboard with however many points you have. You will just have to look into the camera and say, "Hi, I am Fareeha, and I am not smarter than a plot player." All right, and we're gonna farm you for content. That being said, math, geography, or music.
I usually know my music pretty well, but here's the thing: I play the game with music off a lot of the time because I think that music has a psychological effect on us, and I think everyone plays a little dumber during overtime, but they play differently during overtime because it triggers a little animalistic response in all of us. So I turn that shit off. I'm like, I'm a feeder already.
I think most
I don't need
streamers
something making
do.
me play worse.
Where do you want to head? What is your gut telling you?
My gut is telling me we need a redemption for music.
That's what I was thinking too, but I didn't want to influence your vote, you know?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do
All
music.
right. So, name the following sounds and what heroes they come from.
That's an orb. I'm quite sure it's Moira first, Wuyang's third, and the middle I'm caught between. No, it can't be Zarya. It can't be Zarya. It's too tinny for her. It has to be another beam quality character. Though Domina's ult, when it entraps you, it has a crystalline and muffling quality to it that I hear the muffling to, but I don't hear the crystalline like the little macro bots kind of swirling you kind of sound. But oh my gosh, that almost could sound like a sim turret. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
Can I look through a list of heroes and just think on this a little bit? No, your sound gets muffled when you're slept, but it wouldn't be muffled into that sound. So it cannot be Ana, it cannot be anything from Anran, it cannot be anything from Ash, or what if it's a bad window? Oh my god, wait.
There's a lot of things it could be. Like, the more you, like,
Oh my god,
mention
yeah.
things, I'm like, wait a minute. You're such an interesting person to get this question, though.
Diva's defense matrix has a rising quality as she absorbs more of the matrix and runs out of it. It cannot be that. A lot of the sounds in Overwatch are built to tell you when you're running out of a resource. Orisa's gun will do that. Diva's Matrix does that. A bunch of them. So it cannot be Diva. Okay. Okay, that's another clue we have. It's a continuous sound for 4 seconds. That it cannot be Dominus gun because it has to go off or it has to stop. So it cannot be is continuous sound. All right. Hazard block would have little ticks unless you're far away, but he's also not this level of high tech. Iari is another one that it could be. What if it's Iari's healing? Oh my god. Wait.
I think it's so funny that we're on the second one. Do you know what the third
second
one could be?
I think it's Wu Yang's hold down healing.
Okay.
I am not certain about it yet. I would like to revisit that. I'm certain about damage orb though, because healing orb would not sound like that. Could this ever be Jetpack Cat? No, Jetpack Cat's sounds are concise. They're small. Could it be like Juno gliding? No, it sounds bubblier when Juno's gliding though. There's a rush of wind during Kitsune Rush, which is the only thing I could think of lasting that long on Kiriko. It'd be like a whoosh instead of that sound.
I'm amazed at how deep your thought process is for this.
It's a continuous 4-second sound, so it has to be able to exist for 4 seconds continuously, unchanging at a time.
You know,
The
just
Sigma
because of the
Shield
amount of
can
effort
be
you're
this.
putting into this, I'm gonna throw you a little bone. Out of
Yeah.
your
Oh.
3, well, 2 you still haven't really confirmed anything, but you
Okay.
have 1 guess correct so far.
It couldn't be venture digging. Okay, hang on, I've skipped a couple. Is Sigma Shield potentially? The way that sounds, it's just so like. It sounds like something is spinning. It sounds like it's metallic in nature. It really could be anything. You have me worried with the last one of like if it's not Wu Yang's heal orb healing, could it be the sound of Harmony Orb? Oh my god. I don't think it could be Zarya. I don't think it could be Wrecking Ball either, because all of his stuff has immense weight and metallic.
Where are
nature
you
to it.
at right now? Like for your guesses, like let's say you had to guess right now. Where's your head at for all 3?
My guess for all 3 is Moira Damage Orb, Mercy Healing Beam, and the last one is either a Zen Orb or a Wu Yang Heal.
Okay. You have 1 of 3 correct.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my god. Which one
Wanna
is
play
it
it again?
though? Holy shit.
Don't overthink it. Close your eyes. You hear all these sounds very easily in game. Some might be friendly, some might be mean sounds, okay? But like it's not going to be anything too intricate. Like, oh, this person's ulting but like not using their ult, like the venture example. It's not going to be anything that crazy. My team isn't that mean. They're mean but not that mean. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to keep playing it. Close your eyes and what do you hear? Do any of these sounds give you a sense of urgency? Like I'm going to die.
Okay, let's go. Rushing Torrent wouldn't make that sound because it wouldn't be spinning around you. Could it just be being tased? But no, it can't be that. I'm going to say something crazy. Nano Boost.
All right. So what are your 3 that you're going to lock in?
Damage Orb.
See here, I'll
Center
play it. Say it
back left.
as say what you lock in as it plays. Ready?
Okay. Moira Orb. Sim Turrets. The state of being nano boosted.
Okay.
There's no way I'm wrong. There's no way I'm right. Sorry.
There's no way I'm wrong. I'd hope you're right. I'm going to say the answers. Ready?
Okay.
Moira Damage Orb.
Okay.
Iadi's Secondary Fire Healing Beam. Sojourn's Disruptor Shot. I'm gonna play it again.
Oh man, what?
Moira. Iadi. Sojourn.
Darn.
That's hard. There's 1 person in
That's
chat who
so
got it
hard.
right. A lot of people are playing
Oh my
along.
God.
1 person got it. That was really hard, but you did really, really well.
ruthless. That was so fun.
Well, Fareeha, you know what time it is. You gotta look into the camera and you gotta say, I am Fareeha and I'm not smarter than a Plat player, even though I personally think that you are. But you know, that the rules are the rules, so go ahead.
Hi, my name is Fareeha, and I am not smarter than a Plat player.
No, that pains me. That pains me. But anyways, Fareeha, I think you did incredible. Let's see what your score is. You got 3880. So,
Okay.
not bad for being on demotion protect or losing, not demotion protection, losing trend. Because most of the people up here like never got on losing trend, right? So I don't think that's bad. You did better than Phoenix, Salty, Aspen, and Yeetle. So whenever you see these 4 people, you gotta like bring it up to them and be like, yeah, exactly. Especially Aspen and Yeetle, especially them.
2 to the 1 to that 1 to that 3. I'm here to party. GG. A giant gorilla can keep up with me.